all of the dreams I made believe, thinking of sights I'll never see. I'm chasing a picture printed in my head. There's no time left. Images no one's ever made, colors I never could create. But if I could go back to this scene again for one more breath, taking every chance, I'ma give my all. We've been lost so many years. I can see my soul through a different lens, and the focus crystal clear. You know I'm taking my shot, and I'm coming ready or not. You know I'm taking my shot, and there's no way I'll ever stop. You know I'm taking my shot. Deep in my heart I feel the notes, singing the songs I've always known. I'm riding a road I never thought I'd find, no words describe. Illuminate this world for me, so many places out of reach. We've opened a story that's been brought to life. It's ours tonight, taking every chance. I'ma give my all. We've been lost so many years. I can see my soul through a different lens, and the focus crystal clear. You know I'm taking my shot, and I'm coming ready or not. You know I'm taking my shot, and there's no way I'll ever stop. You know I'm taking my shot, and I'm coming ready or not. You know I'm taking my shot, and there's no way I'll ever stop. You know I'm taking my shot. These different paths we're facing, hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure, I'm here for the treasure, treasure.
Stand your ground in the presence of a champion, and no breaks when you're climbing up the pantheon. I know the plan too long, I got my handle on this new scene, got the people acting all withdrawn. The world open, wind in my back, I feel free. I'm in motion, going too fast to release an explosion. Power too big, I believe that you're chosen. Like it or not, I bring heat, ayy. I road to victory's a tour de force. Change the course, we throw it down, got no remorse. Move with force, I shout it till my voice is hoarse. Monster wars, my heart be beating out of sorts. Ayy, girl got class, but you're checking out my ID. Know I go hard, better level up for my team. 1V, 2V, Evely, Ivy, leaving KO'd, heavy spinning, no side beam.
These different paths we're facing, hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure, I'm here for the treasure, treasure.
Team full of stars, we the best, that's by any means. In another league, at the top of the academy. Both thought it was sweet, thinking they could walk all on the team. Cap squad, time to give him hands, since that's what he needs. My squad is colossal, he just run me if they intervene. Feel like Miller opposition, Bird to Chris, no overheat. Dog him with the K's and I's, no matter if he close to me. I'll hound him with the piece, and when it flare, he turn to smithereen. Hurt his pride, it's a battle that he won't forget. Pull up in that thing, speakers bang, know what time it is. Know we party rockin' other lames, they can't get with it. Can't dance with the stars, you mug, moving too slow for this. Cassiopeia status, big boss, yeah, send the name. Ain't no playing games, putting any talent to the shame. Trainers like Vaporeon, trying to be a part of the wave. You can't stop the glory on many levels you can't obtain.
These different paths we're facing, hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure, I'm here for the treasure, treasure.
Tar
my power, know that I'm the one to handle it. They unaware, bearing out chances just to damage it. I'm playing fair, no, there's no one else is godfather. Shaking up the scene and dropping bangers like a bomb burner. Keep a keen eye out, watch for your turn. They still say luck and leave a grounded and like all fun. There's back and forth, I'm sorry, but I'm not about it. Guessing they oblivious the way the vision stays clouded. Feel like I've a part of me, while I'm starting to harness. He get charted, a part of me, turn to scarlet, we hardly be. I promise we can pull up with the fisticuffs. Got a knuckles hours that is fueled by herb and mysticus. Knit their claw for a dwarf in every challenge. Competition scores with no other road cannon. How could they imagine me being a foe's dragon? I'm quaking the earth, something bigger than the champion.
These different paths we're facing. Hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure. I'm here for the treasure, treasure, yeah. I'm here for the treasure, treasure. I'm here for the treasure, treasure, yeah.
What is up, my turtles? My name is Jimmy, also known as Jimmy Tortuga, and welcome to the stream, my friends. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day. What's up, what's up, what's up, Wolfos? How you doing? And of course, anybody else who is lurking here for the pre-alpha for Elestrals Awakened. That's right, we have access now, which I am super excited to get into and everything. And we're going to get first impressions, and I'm super excited to, stellar hunt, look for some cool Elestrals. It's going to be super, super cool and kind of change things up a little bit. Just chilling for now. I know you got yours coming on Friday. I bet you were super hyped. You just got to wait a little longer, my friend. I'm excited for you, but and whatnot. But let's get to it. It's just gonna be this one. I'm gonna pause the music and then let me know if the music is too loud and everything. I think I've adjusted the audio so it's not too loud. You guys should be able to hear it pretty good and everything. So I got a boom bat. To start and everything, but I haven't done too much. I gotta wear pup, boom bat, and quackle to start. I started with Zaptor because Thunder. That is gonna be my thing. Methinks. We'll see. And everything. Also, you can get stuck. So, just so you're aware. So, we're already off to a good part. Get out of the way. Alright. So, it's actually, the little bit that I've played about 20 minutes so far, just to kind of somewhat get a handle of it. And so far, I've been pretty impressed. I haven't been overwhelmed yet. I know I'm going to be as time goes on. And just kind of exploring to see what this game is about. So, that also being said, for anybody who might be new, lurking, and everything, this is a new and upcoming game called Elestrals Awakened, by Elestrals, of course. And this is going to be an amazing RPG, kind of in the mythical world of Elestrals. And it's going to be super, super good. I have no competition. I'm in the category currently. That's right. I know one other person who's doing it, and yeah, they're in the wrong category, which is actually really funny. I'm stuck. Boom bat. Why? Boom bat. So this is entertaining. This is entertaining right off the bat. So, as I was saying, this is a pre-alpha, which means the game is by in nowhere means finished. So we're going to run into bugs. We're going to run into some things aren't going to work, and it's going to be fun. But if you want to learn more, !Awakened in the chat. But yeah, hopefully stellar bugs. That's right. Stellar bugs. We got to wear a pup and everything. I'm not going to fight anything just yet. I just realized my cursor is being captured again. What the absolute heck here? You guys should not be seeing my cursor. Gar. I gotta find the thing here. No. No cursor. There we go. Hopefully stellar bugs. That's right. Hopefully stellar bugs. So, I am just going to wander and kind of see what happens, but I am noticing that we get, like, some cool things that happen here. This is kind of the starting area and whatnot. This is one of the new Elestrals, Dougie. Diggy Doggy Dougie. And that is super cool. So we're just going to run. I know at some point we're not going to be able to run from everything, but for now we're good. But I think I am going to try and get Boombat here. I said my first target is going to be Boombat, so that is indeed what we're going to do. So let's see if we can kind of figure this out. So we got a Thunderstorm. We're doing alright damage, just nothing too crazy. Ow. That looks like that hurts a lot. Ta-da! Hopefully stellar bugs. I hope we get a stellar today. I'm definitely gonna do my best. So we'll see. Alright, so let's get started here. So the main mechanic of this, and I actually got to switch because it is the wrong Elestral. Ow, my Quackle. Don't hurt my Quackle. So only certain Elestrals is going to have the ability that I'm going to need in the middle of their 4 attacks, which is going to be Chain of Stars. So this is the chaining mechanic that's going to help us get the stellar versions of the Elestrals, which is really cool. So as you can see, it actually shows you on screen what the odds are, 1 in 4,000 or whatever. So we need to get that all the way down. So I don't know if those Boombat respawn or whatever, but we're gonna find out as we go back and forth. You know, that is what we are going to do. And look, they're back. So that's really cool. And the best part about this game is that they are going to they are not stellar lock, so everything will be able to be stellar in this game, which is something that we've talked about with Pokemon for the longest time. Is they do not actually, I'm just gonna escape. They do not stellar lock, and Pokemon needs to stop shiny locking things. You know, just plain and simple. I see a Centarbor. It's so cute. So this is gonna be really, really fun, kind of learning this and whatnot. And apologies for kind of my bad gameplay. I am not a keyboard and mouse player, and again, this game is pre-alpha, so it is 100% in mouse and keyboard mode. I am not 100% used to it, so I'm gonna be running into things, doing things wrong, etc., etc. So don't mind me. Also, it's gonna be really fun to have to come all the way over here just to heal. That will be me Friday, that's right. Alright, so we got a Moss Station. For some reason I'm in Quackle now, all of a sudden. I don't know why, but I guess it doesn't matter. So it does that, which is fine by me. So what I'm doing now, and part of the reason I didn't run into any of the other Elestrals, like the Boombats and whatnot, is I am trying to get my, I'm honestly not sure what it's called, but in the top left of my screen, when I'm in combat, I'll show you, I'll just get into combat with, like a Nimbug or a Clovey over here. But in the top left there, you can see where it says 10 out of 10. That's kind of like your special meter. That's how I get my my power to activate in the middle. So in this case for Boombat, it's Celine's Comet. So I need to get that to 10 in order to use Chain of Stars to continue the chain for the boom bats. I didn't mean to run into the mudlet. I didn't mean to run into it. So, yeah, let's do it. It's a sprouter. I said Centarbor. I'm like ascending it all the way, by the way. And my apologies if I don't know like all of the Elestrals names. While I'm a giant supporter and everything, and I really love the game and whatnot. Boobat, please. I also haven't had the best time. I haven't had the proper time to totally do that. I'm in the wrong area. Baby Centaur. That's right. It's a baby Centaur. And again, the best part about this is that, you know, even though the odds are super, super high, in 1 in almost 4,100, I think it's 4096. We can still run into a random one. So that'll be the best part. Alright, so we run into the Boombat, and I think I have Boombat out, which is not ideal. We switch to Buddies, which is Quackle. Quackle is the only one that can do this. Crosswind, don't kill me. And then we try to do Chain of Stars. Crosswind, don't kill me, which is good. And then Chain of Stars, there we go. So now our odds is 1 in 4073 for Boombat only. For Boombat only. Oh look, there's another one down there. Sweet. So now that's gonna kind of be our method, chat. Is we're gonna kind of go back and forth and everything. I do think I want to switch out to have Quackle in the front. Although Boombat right now will be okay. I don't know where I'm going, but... But yeah. So now I'm just gonna escape. One of the things is that the special power does go away after you heal. So I am just going to run away from everything whilst I go heal my Quackle. And then we see how long it takes us to do that. And we basically rinse and repeat. Now, so I hope that makes sense for everybody. So far, so good. I hope I haven't lost anybody, chat. I'm so excited to play this, but I want the Boombat. That I mentioned that's going to be my first target. It's going to be amazing. Run away from everything. I told you I'm not good at the what is it? Wasad? I'm not good at the Wasad. Here, fine. I'm going to run into this Nimbug. Why is Quackle out now? I'm so confused. I don't want Quackle out. I need Quackle at full health. Oh, man. Alright, I'm gonna do high voltage. Let's see what that does. Ow. That hurts. Oh, that did a lot. And then... Thunderstorm. So, part of the reason why I like Thunderstorm is the fact that it hits everything. Which is awesome. Or not that it hits everything. Of course it hits everything. There's only one thing on the screen. And now Boombat's out. I'm so confused why Quackle keeps coming out. But when you hit Thunderstorm, you see that it hits multiple times. But as you can see, every time it hits, it increases our... I need to learn what the hell that's called. But our spirit... it's not spirit power, because that's the one underneath. So I don't know. So Quackle. But yeah, our spirit power is the 65 over 100, right underneath our HP. Again, we're looking at the top left of the game screen. But then, like I said, you got the 10 out of 10. I don't know what that's called. It's pre-alpha. It's not tutorial. There's no tutorials yet. You just kind of... You literally... I open the game and it's like, alright, go. Have fun. And it's like, okay. Now we run into a mudlet, which is fine. We're gonna just escape. It's not a big deal. I don't want to go down these stairs. Let's try to avoid any other Elestrals. Alright. Doesn't look like there's any Stellars down here. So, let's just run into this Boombat. And we're going to chain of stars. It's going to go first. But luckily, it looks like we're not going to do it. And our odds drop to 1 in 40/70, my friends. So our odds are getting there. Alright, here we go. The Celestial Gift. So now, this is the nice part. Every so often, I think it's like 3 or 4 of these. Every 3 or 4 chain, you get a nice, little boost. And you get to pick. You can have up to 5. You can see at the top middle of the screen, 0 out of 5. You can have up to 5. So, we need to pick the best ones to help boost us, but as well as, it'll boost us, but not break the chain. We want to make sure we don't break the chain. So, let's see what we got. Flickering Star, -10 stellar rarity when chaining Elastral. There is a 20%. This boon is destroyed when Chain of Stars is used. So, kind of eh. Stellar, Star Speed, Stellar Chain always goes first. So, Stellar Chain always goes first. And then Cosmic Afflictor for each status condition when you chain Elestral. So, the Star Speed, it says Stellar Chain always goes first. So, I'm thinking that means Chain of Stars will always goes first. And I think that'll be really good on keeping Quackle healthy. So, I think I'm going to do that. I could be wrong, but I don't know 100%. Alright, so now we're going to switch back to Boombat. And we keep going. You having your family plans tomorrow? Well, that was the plan. However, my mother called me and said that there were a couple of people sick. So, I'm not sure, if I'm going to be completely honest. So, we'll see. Alright, like I said, there's no reason to do this. I gotta bump up my Boombat here. In terms of HP, it got beat up. Alright, there's the Clovey, and I run into the thingy. Alright, I ran into a Clovey. So luckily, running away, as you guys can see also, running away from the chained Elestrals, or the non-chained Elestrals, rather, do not break the chain, so. And then Quackle's here for some reason. Again, for whatever reason, when you heal, it immediately goes to Quackle. I don't know why. I am so confused at that. So that's probably one of the bugs that needs to be worked out. I'm not entirely sure why it does that, but it is what it is. Alright, so now Boombat is going to go ahead and use Thunderstorm. And that gets us 5 out of 10, which is awesome. Boombat is going to get hurt pretty bad, but we should be able to knock out this Clovey here, while also getting our thing all the way up. No? We're not going to get the thing already up? Alright. Clovey is pummel. No! Well, this is why we have a werepup. Alright. Alright. I don't know what any of these does. Let's see what this does. Yeah! We did it! My Boombat, though! How dare! Alright, but we're gonna bring Quackle out. How dare. I didn't even see that there. I thought that was a log. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that was a log. Poor Mudlet. Oh my goodness. That was great. That was funny. All right. So we're doing good. All right, we got a couple of boom bats here. Looks like 3 of them. So let's get it. All right, so now we haven't been going first for Chain of Stars, but with our gift that we got, we should be going for first, if that's what that means. And yeah, Quackle used Chain of Stars, we go first, and that keeps going. Let's go. So now Quackle won't get hurt moving forward, and we'll keep it going. All right. So now, I mean, I want to switch to Boom Bat, but I can't. Let's go to Werepup. Look at the Werepup, guys. It's so cute. Why am I running downwards? I'm good at the video games. All right, Nimbug, I'm sorry. I think Sprouter's Stellar is pretty noticeable. And considering that I know what Werepup looks like, I think we should be good. And then there's the... Oh, God. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad at this. I'm just happy that we can just run away. You know, don't mind me. We are going to have a rest. And then, give me my Boom Bat. P-Gust, come here. I got my Boom Bat. Alright, Thunderstorm, let's go. Ow, Boom Bat. P-Gust not messing around. My Boom Bat. I should probably get a 4th Elestral, if I'm gonna be honest with you. My friends. Yeah. I mean, I don't know which one I hit. Nimbug? Nimbug's probably gonna knock out my Boom Bat. Pounce, yep. Bye. Alright, so we go Werepup. And then, I guess Cleave. We Pounce. That doesn't do a ton. Cleave is owie. Alright, this next one should be good. Cleave disabled, but it was suppressed. Shriek is disabled. So let's do this. And we are good. We're 10 out of 10 anyway, so we can escape. Alright. Quackle. Alright, on our way back, we're not going to run into anything in the overworld. I can't promise the grass, because grass is random encounter. See? See? But nothing in the overworld. We did good. We did good, chat. Alright. So now, I don't see a Stellar, which is okay. So we just run into the Boom Bat. We clash in Chain of Stars. 40-64. Let's go. And then next time we do a chain, we should be good. Come on, little Quackle. Oh, we went through the house. Oh, good. Good. Hello, Werepup. How you doing? It's good to see you. He went through the house. Oh my gosh, I just touched the grass. I just touched the grass. Guys, look, I'm touching grass. Good stuff. I also gotta pay. Blah, blah, blah. I gotta pay attention to the. Oh my gosh, the Mustachians down on the beach. Because, like I said, anything can be stellar in this game. There's Mustachian. Alright, so we heal. Give me my boom bat back. Alright. You ready to fight? Let's do this. Let's go. I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you at all. None whatsoever. 5. Take a bash. Owie. Alright, and then another thunderstorm. Let's go. I wish the healer wasn't so far away. That's what's gonna make this take a little longer than really it should. But that's okay. You know, as we get better power-ups from the celestial gifts, things will get much easier / better. But it's gonna take some work to get there. So we'll see what happens. All right, boom bat. All right, Quackle uses Chain of Stars. We are down to 40-61. Not moving very fast, but we get it right here. Let's go. All right. That's it right there. Lone Soul. Start each battle with +10 EP if you only have one Elestral in your party. So that EP is the 0 out of 10 that I'm talking about. That is like probably the best thing I could have gotten right there. We're doing Lone Soul. So now, if I do menu, we do Rune Keep. I throw Boombat and Werepup in my room. So I have one Elestral in my party. So now, and I should do this with not Boombat, but I'm going to do it with Boombat anyway. We jump in, and we immediately jump to 10 out of 10. So then we can do Chain of Stars, and because I have the priority, now we're cooking, chat. Now we're cooking. So this is what I'm talking about here. So now this is gonna make it faster because now I don't have to go back and heal. All I gotta do, going through the house again. All I gotta do is reset here. And then we got 2 Woombats. Yo, what's up, Kong? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. How is you doing? Yo, that's hype. That's so cool. Let's go. Alright, and then we got 2 Woombats on screen. Chain of Stars. 40-52. So now we're getting chains faster, and there we go. All right. So let's see what we got here. -10 when chaining Elestral. Stellar when there's a 20% chance this boon is destroyed when Chain of Stars used. I think that's actually pretty good. I was gonna say the Soothe Spirit restores 30 SP. Stellar Chain restores 30 SP. That's not horrible, but this -10 will help boost the Boombats. So if we run into this Boombat, Chain of Stars. So now, see, we go down much faster, or faster, not much, but there is a 20% chance it'll do that. In the words of Jack Skellington, what's this? This is Elestrals Awakened. It is the pre-alpha, my friend. !Awakened in the chat if you want to learn a little bit more about it. But basically, this is an upcoming RPG from the Elestrals team. And we got access to the pre-alpha, my friends. That's right, a pre-alpha. Like, The game is maybe a month into development, maybe a little more. And it's this. This looks amazing, right? Four months at this point? Oh, 4 months. I'm sorry. I said a month. It was 3 months at the end of Kickstarter, and now it is 4 months. So yeah. 4033. Yo, I can do another Lone Soul. That doesn't make any sense to do it again. Oh, it did break too, by the way. Okay. Oh, that's cool right here. If you're worried about... Looks good for a month, right? If you're worried about Chain of Stars, because if you do notice, anytime you use Chain of Stars, it does lower the HP of the Elestral that you're trying to chain. But if you have Astral Mercy, it will always leave it with at least 1 HP. Yo, that's hype. That is hype. None of these is really gonna help me because we got Star Speed and Lone Soul. I don't need 2 Lone Souls. And, I mean, a Roaming Elestral. I'll grab this one. Because unless that means... I mean, if that means that it's an overworld, then I'm all for it. But it's not going to be as good as the -10 there. Yo, you see that Quackle go through the house each and every time I do that? Like, that is awesome. It's funny as heck. Alright. But yeah, the game is only in 4 months in development. It's crazy. So yeah, that looks like that's going down a little bit. So I guess the Roaming Elestrals are the ones that are literally in the overworld. Okay. And that's all we're chaining anyway, so... And then we Chain of Stars. Yeah, and now we're down to 4017. We started at 4096. Like I said, the chain is going down fairly slow. Ooh, one spawn down here. Let's go. And then Chain of Stars. And now we are down to 1 in 4009. And then we get another thing. We do. Let's see. Plus 15% encounter chance with the linked Elestral. That'll help boost it. I don't think we really need this, but that's pretty good. Restore 50% of your active party's max health at the beginning of battle. That's pretty good. I said doo-doo. -7 real when you defeat an Elestral species you are not linked to. Okay. So if I go out and beat like a bunch of Nimbugs, that'll help boost it down. I'm not really a fan of any of these, to be honest, so I'm gonna do Guide Star. That'll help keep the Boombats going. I mean, I could go beat up other Elestrals, but I don't really want to. I just want to keep the Quack, because I'm gonna have to move them all out of the party and everything. It's not no fun. And the best part about the wishes is that I can get rid of them at any point. So that's exciting. I said doo-doo. He said doo-doo. Alright, so then there's the Boombat. And we are below 4,000. 1 in 3993. And then the Boobat came down here. That's awesome. Ooh. Where you going, buddy? Where you going? Chain of Stars. 3985. Let's see what we get this time. Alright, it looks like it's the same thing. I think I'm going to do the Soothe Spirit this time. Just to keep my SP up, I guess. I guess it doesn't totally matter. -5 Stellar when you chain an Elestral. That's not really going to help. I mean, yeah. So let's do that. I mean, it helps keep me, you know. It does help keep me what you can say, nice and healthy. But Chain of Stars. I gotta get something to really drop this down. That's really what I'm looking for. And they do change, and then there's others there. It's gonna be good once we get it. Alright, Chain of Stars. 3969. Nice. We got a nice number. And then Dougie spawned at the bottom there, so no third boom bat this time. Quack will go through the house. Quackle went through the house, chat. That's funny. Yeah, we got 3 boom bats now. Chain of Stars. We are down to 3961. And we get a gift now. Alright. And then it's kind of the same thing that we got, so we're just going to go ahead and skip these. Nothing crazy there. And it's going to be great because each Elestral is going to be different. So, like, I'm kind of ignoring the one that says, you know, in the grass, but some of these Elestrals you can, like, potentially only find in the grass. So you would want that. And the best part is that they can show up multiple times, so they stack. So that'll be really cool if I can get the roaming one again. Like, that way I can consistently bring it down 10. So I really want to do that. Alright, Chain of Stars. 3945. Then another boom bat. I should grab that boom bat down there, actually, anytime it's a boom bat. I think moving forward, I'm going to do that. 3937. And then I think we get another thing here. Alright. Dude Spirit. Alright. Minus 10 stellar when chaining an Elestral, there's a 20% chance. Okay. So, I don't need the Soothe Spirit, so I think all you gotta do is right-click, and there we go. And then Flickering Star. So Flickering Star will be on there for a little while until it breaks. So while we're doing that, any roaming Elestrals will have minus 15. So that'll be pretty good. So yeah, like I said, moving forward, I'm gonna grab the boom bat anytime where it is where the Dougie is, so that way I don't have to worry about it. So then Chain of Stars. Yeah, look how fast that goes down. 3919. Like I said, there's a 20% chance that will drop, but that'll be really, really good in the meantime. And then 3901. Let's go. The Elestrals just kind of get in your way. It's hilarious. Alright, Chain of Stars. 3893. That looks like that went down much slower, so yeah, it broke already. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, Wandering Stars Gambits. Minus 15 stellar rarity when you chain a roaming Elestral. Encountering an Elestral in tall grass breaks the chain. So we're going to have to be very, very careful. When we pick this here. But this will help us get, because we have Farsight, which is minus 5. The Guide Star. Yeah. So I'm going to do Wandering Stars Gambit. And I need to be very careful not to step in any grass moving forward. But now we're going to start lowering it by 20 each chain. 20 each chain. Let's go. Yeah, just don't step in the grass. Yeah, I just got to be very careful when I go down to the beach to encounter the when it becomes Moonbat to not touch that patch of grass. So, but now we're going to drop by 20. Bam! Let's go. And it's actually, I think it's a little more than 20. Oh, that's a Boombat. Boombat, come here. Get out of the grass. I'm scared to go anywhere near the grass. Come here. There we go. I am scared to go anywhere near the grass. So 70 down to 47. Yeah, we're dropping more. It's you know, it's doing 23 now. So we're starting to get up there and dropping this encounter here, which is so exciting. Let's go. I'm so excited to get this thing. All right, what do we got? Oh, we got it again. Yo, we got it again. Oh wait, no, this is the other way. This is the other way. Okay. I'm so glad I read this because this would have really messed me up. So minus 15 stellar rarity when you chain an Elestral in tall grass. Encounter a roaming breaks the chain. We don't want that. So we're gonna skip. I'm so glad I read that. Make sure you read, chat. Make sure you read when you do these. But that would have been so hype because we would have been just, you know, just busted. We would have been just busted. All right, we got 3 Boombats on screen. Reading is hard. So is typing. Typing is that much harder. Then we drop 3801. We are starting to get down there, my friends. We are starting to get down there. Quackle, get out the way. Yep. All right. 3778. 1 in 3778, my friends. I like how Boombat's like literally in the first area too, so this is a relatively easy one to grab. Legendary. If anything would cause the stellar chain to break, prevent it from breaking, fully heal the caster and their party, and destroy the swish. Oh, okay. So this would help me, but I think we're okay. We're gonna go for the flickering star. So I think we're gonna go ahead and get rid of the guide star. 15% encounter chance. We're pretty good with it, so let's go flickering star. This breaks 20% of the time, but that's okay. The first one, we're gonna see it go zooming. If we can get a second one or something better for the roaming and for the roaming Elestrals, that's gonna be so hype. That is gonna be so hype. Alright, so chain of stars. 3722. Whackle, whackle. Alright. And then chain of stars. Bam. 3689. You know, I haven't seen it happen yet in the little bit of the pre-alpha that I've seen. But, you know, we are lowering the stellar odds. It doesn't mean we have to get it at max odds. we can get it in the meantime. Let's see here. Receive 1 point times more stellar rarity bonuses for each unique Elestrals in the casters. Defeating a non-linked Elestral will OHKO your active Elestral. But I haven't gotten rid of the flickering star, and I only have 2. I don't think that's totally worth it. And then this is the tall grass one again, so yeah, we're gonna skip that one. Flickering star hasn't broken yet. So I don't see the point in swapping. I don't see the point in swapping at the moment. There's Dougie. Dougie's down there again. So let's run into this Boombat. Chain of Stars. 36-23. I'm going up, apparently. Alright. The green bunny looks so good. Yeah, I see it. I see it. It's so cool. 36, 35, 90. Let's go. Hey, the Boombat did spawn on the beach. So let's grab it. So then, Chain of Stars. Bam! 35.57. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Lone Voyager. Oh, I think that's it. I think that's what we get. Minus 20 stellar rarity when chaining an Elestral if you have one Elestral in your party. And then I have Lone Soul, which is plus, yep, that's it. So we are going to get rid of Flickering Star ourselves for Lone Voyager, and that's it. We are about to go burr, my friends. We are about to take off. Let's go. That is 100% what we were looking for. Let's get it. Oh, there's a Boombat on the beach, so we're gonna nab that real quick. Come here, Boombat. Alright, Chain of Stars. Bam! Look at it go! We're already down to 35-14. 35-14. Alright. And then Chain of Stars. Bam! 34-71. We are just increasing our odds, my friends. Alright. Chain of Stars. Bam! 34-28. And then we get another one. What else do we got? I don't think we do anything here. Because Farsight, Wandering Gambit, and Lone Voyager. Lone Soul helps keep that, and then Star Speed makes sure that I'm going first. Like, the only way I would get rid of it is I would get rid of Farsight for something better. And I don't have to worry about Astral Mercy, mainly because the Boombat has clearly survived each and every time, so I don't need it. So. Alright, so Boombats. If you are also wondering, my friends, the Stellar does appear in the overworld. For the roaming Elestrals, for the overworld Elestrals. I love seeing that number just go zoom. So, yeah, that's exciting. It's such a good feature, too. It really is. So 33, 42. Funny looking Pokemans. Yep, this is not Pokemans. Not by a long shot. $32.99. Octopath Pokemons. That's right, Pokemans. Flickering Star. There's a 20% chance. 8%. Nah. Dying Wish. No, none of these are good. Or rather, none of those are better than what we already have at the moment. So we can just easily skip and just keep it going. Let's go. Octopath Pokemans. I mean, you're not entirely wrong. I mean, you got the, you know, the pixel art stuff, and, like, this looks so good. $32.56. What am I trying to do? I am trying to get a Stellar Boombat, which is Elestrals versions of Shinies. So I'm doing their version of the chain method, and you can see as I continue to use the chain, my odds go down. It starts at the full odds of 4,096, and as you continue to chain, it goes down. So, and I've got a couple of wishes that help boost up my thing, so I'll kind of go over it, Kong. So this star speed means the stellar chain always goes first, so that move that I keep using, Chain of Stars, will always go first. It's priority. So you don't have to worry about, in my case, I'm hunting Boombat. You don't have to worry about Boombat knocking out your Elestral, just because, you know, that can happen. And if you get knocked out, and that's the only one in your party, you know, then you're screwed. Well, why do you only have one in your party? I'm glad you asked. Start each battle with plus 10 EP if you only have one Elestral in your party. You need the 10 EP in order to use Chain of Stars. If you don't have an EP, which is, I don't, Elestral points, I guess, is what it is. I don't know what that is. So, but this way, as long as, in my case, I have Quackle in my party and it's alone, I start immediately with 10 EP, so I can keep encountering, where I don't have to build it back up. Then I have Farsight, which helps lower it as we're going. That's what I said, Elestral points. Let's go. EP. Then Wandering Star's Gambit lowers it even further, as long as I'm doing a roaming Elestral, which is Overworld Elestrals. And then if I encounter anything in the grass, it breaks the chain, which we don't want to see. And then this Lone Voyager, again, if you only have one Elestral in your party, it brings it down that much more. And then you can swap these out with anything, and it's just really cool. So, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip. I like what I have, you know, for my stuff. I get my Elestral points up, and there we go. Wolfos, do you know what the EP stands for? I have no idea what that means. I really don't know what that means. I don't know what the EP is, like what it stands for. I know what it is, I just don't know what it stands for. Oh, the Boombat. I prioritize the Boombat on the beach because it doesn't always spawn down here. Chain of Stars. $38.40. So every three you get a new gift that you can potentially add on to help boost your odds either faster or just get some things to make sure you don't break it. But yeah. So we got 30, 41. Let's see. Chain of Stars, 1 HP remaining. Yeah, if you knock out the Elestral that you're trying to chain, by the way, you break the chain. So that is very, very good. I don't have to worry about it, but... And then... Yeah, again, none of these are really good. I don't think Wolfos knows what EP stands for either. Either that or she's trying to figure it out. Alright, we got the boom bat down by the beach. Let's go grab that real quick. Chain of Stars. And we are going to drop below 1 in 3,000. We are getting much, much better odds. Oh, you're working? Okay. No worries. No worries. It's empowerment points. Okay. Yeah, it's your empowerment. Yeah, that makes sense now. Okay, okay. Don't mind me. So yeah, that's your empowerment. It's your chain of stars is the empowerment. Okay. Sweet, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got? Tall grass, again, we don't want to worry about that. Healing surge, nah. Elestrals points made you laugh, though? Good. I'm glad. It's good stuff. I like Elestral. Don't you like Elestral points better than empowerment points? Oh my goodness. Alright, so now we got another boom bat. We do chain of stars. Bam. 2869. And like I said, the best part is like, I mean, I'm not keeping track of encounters or anything, but it's like, and I really should be, but I could get the stellar whilst I'm bringing the odds down. That's the best part about this. It's so fun. And there you go, 2783. We are zooming, chat. We are zooming. -1 stellar rarity for each link in your stellar chain. Healing outside of combat breaks the stellar chain. And I don't need to heal because I'm just going through. I think we finally found a good one here. So we are going to get rid of Farsight, which is -5. And we are going to do Chain-Bound Zeal. -1 stellar rarity for each link. And we've done more than 5 links, so that's just gonna make it go that much crazy. And I think with that, I don't think I need to change it anymore. Like, that is just gonna get up there super quick. So let's go. Hey, Boombat, can you get out of the grass, please? Yeah, I touched the grass. I touched the grass. No. Wacko, please. I touched the grass. That would have been so bad. I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad. I would have been so mad. Bam. Oh, look at that go. Look at that number just zoom down. Let's go. We're a little over 1K away from tying the original Kickstarter. That is actually really cool. Yeah, and you guys can actually make a late pledge to the current Kickstarter to get access to the game when it releases at the end of 2027. If you're able to. I don't have a command or a link to it, but you go to Kickstarters and search Elestrals Awakened. Super simple, easy to find it. Yeah, look at that chain just go down. Yeah, we are set. Oh, that's funny. We have another lone Voyager. So actually this might be good to get rid of the Wandering Stars Gambit. Yeah. And get a second lone Voyager. Which means I can start encountering the Boombat in the grass if I wanted to. So yeah. Dan says it's up for maybe another week, which is fair. So now I think I should be good with what I have. I shouldn't need to worry about the grass anymore. So Chain of Stars, we're just gonna watch that number just zoom down. 2388. 2388. Chain of Stars. Look at that zoom down. That's wild. That is so cool. Like, remember when we started, chat? You know, remember when we started? Thank you, Wolfos. And it was only going down like maybe 3 or 4. Now we're going down easily by like 100 each and every time. Like, oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Let's go. Ah! Alright, we got 3 Boombats on screen. Actually, it looks like there... Oh, no, there's the other one. It's there. So, Boombat, let's go! Chain of Stars. We are going to nab down to 1 in 2070. Let's go. Super hype. Alright. Then we got Boombat. Chain of Stars. And we are below 2,000, my friends. At a certain point, we will reach max odds. It will not go down any further. I don't remember what it is. It could be 1 in 100, 1 in 25. It could be something. I don't know. Quackle. Why quackle? Alright, I see Dougie, which I don't want to see. Chain of Stars. 1743. We are just zooming now. We're like I said, there's no reason to change anything at this point. It is just working. Alright. And then Boobat. And I have to say, I think this is a relatively easy hunt to do. Just simply because it seems like I'm guaranteed the spawns. Which is really cool. Alright, what else do we got? I see a Dougie. It's not what we're looking for. Alright, Chain of Stars. We're down to 1 in 1,400. Almost said 1 in 4,000. Again, I went all the way up again. Oh my gosh. Alright, Chain of Stars. 1263. LOL, you lost your chain? That's right. That's right. That's what happened. Another boom bat. Do. Chain of Stars. Ooh. We're in good. I could do another one. Yeah, I don't think I need to. We're going at a good. I could have done another one, and it could have gotten that much faster, but then I'd lose something that I would have. So yeah, no, I don't need a third one. I don't. All right, boom bat on the beach. Boom bat on the beach. Bam. And that'll put us to 1062. 1 in 1062. There's a quackle there. It's my quackle. Quackle, Chain of Stars. Bam! 945. We are in triple digits now. Triple digits, my friends. Chain of Stars. Bam! Oh, sorry. Anytime the game pauses like that, by the way, it's because I'm clicking out of the game. It doesn't stay running, so everything's fine. All right. Bum bum ba dum bum bum. All right, we got a Dougie on the beach. Chain of Stars will bring us from 827 down to 708. 708. I love how the Dougie turns into a boom bat sometimes. Like, oh my goodness. Bam! I was gonna say, that should drop us below 600. So we got a really good chain going on right now. And then we got Chain of Stars. 467. Like I said, there's no reason to change anything at this point. All right. Next set of boom bats right here, my friends. We do Chain of Stars. 1 in 345. We're right there. Ah! I'm so excited to see this thing. I'm so excited to see this thing in game. Chain of Stars. 1 in 222, chat. And then Chain of Stars. We're 1 in 98. So that means it keeps going down. Oh my goodness. I think the odds are going to go all the way down to like 1 in 25 or something like that. 1 in 10? Oh my goodness. Alright. Well, I think we're about to find out because I think I think this right here should put me at the max. Yeah, that's what it is. 1 in 10. That ain't going any lower, my friends. I'm stuck. Get that bat. I am gonna do my best. Yes! Look at that right there! Literally first reset afterwards. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Let's go. Look at it. It's so good. It's so good. Like, this game did it absolutely amazing. Look at that. It's so good. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, so now I'm super nervous. I haven't quite mastered the bonding. I've only bonded with like 2 or 3 Elestrals, so this is gonna be fun. All right, I gotta concentrate. Let's get it. Come on, Boombat. You want to be my friend. Oh. Too slow. That's okay. Bond. Oh, I hit the button too quick. Ooh, Quackle is going down. Ooh, I gotta be careful. I'm kinda thinking I should just Chain of Stars to keep the chain going and heal. Just to be safe. I wasn't entirely paying attention to the damage. I kind of feel like I should be able to bond one more time. I'm gonna be so mad if I don't get it. Alright. I think I can bond one more time. I think I'll be okay. We're half health, a little over, a little less. But I think we'll be okay. Oh. No. Ah. What's up, KL? How you doing? Yeah, I'm not doing it fast enough. I just gotta practice this a little bit. Whoops, that's my bad. I hit the wrong button. I think that's probably what I missed, is that I noticed that the physical attack ended up happening. Yeah, way too slow, way too slow. Oh, come on, I was right on that. Why am I was able to bond easily enough. Well, that literally annihilated my Quackle. Ah. I wonder if I could do better with the keyboard, with the keys here. I feel like I was literally right there. That is so odd. I got this, like, perfectly. Whoops. That was my bad. Well, I definitely got to practice this bonding thing. That is for sure. Otherwise, I'm going to continue... Oh, I missed a button. I'm so not used to playing with a keyboard. I'm gonna continue using that as my excuse, chat. Oh, come on, that was... Why do I feel like this is taking longer than when I initially did this? Do the bonds get harder as you bond with the Elestrals? I'm so confused on... I'm so confused on why I'm failing miserably at these. Good luck on your next red and black bat. Yeah, I just need to not be stupid, I guess. Alright, well, my Quackle's dead, so I can't bond with this boom bat. But I got a second boom bat. Oh my goodness. Well, that's a little frustrating. I mean, I don't have much in terms of whatever, but... Yeah. Whimper. Ow. Yeah. I didn't see what was next. Oh yeah, I got the new boom bat, so I'm not done yet. Alright, so... Ah, I hit the wrong button. And the fact that this gets longer, There we go. Got the bond. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to, you know, practice that, and, you know, I'll get it eventually. I just gotta not be not be wild. Can try... I'm gonna try one more time and then I'm gonna take a break, chat. We're gonna get our redemption. Hey, we got that one first try. Let's go. Alright, I think I'm getting the hang of this. But yeah. Alright, I am going to take a break. We're gonna do a redemption. We're gonna get it this time. We're gonna get it this time, and it's gonna be good, but I need to go heal. But I need to take a break. So, enjoy the music, and I shall be back momentarily, and we'll get this back. We'll do it. Redemption. Yeah. Alright, BRB.
Chapter out on the edge of the darkest day to be the ultimate master. I'll take my story to any place. Jumped in a race, I was born to run. Fresh out the gate, I'm not looking backwards. Billion my name through the stadiums. When I'm gone, I'll never be gone. Destiny old as the sun. There, stay, there, claim. But I know that I'll be the one. But I know that I'll be the one. But I know that I'll be the one. Legendary adventure out in the wild to prove myself. This power too out of measure. I go to battle, don't need no help. Jumped in a race, I was born to run. Fresh out the gate, I'm not looking backwards. Billion my name through the stadiums. When I'm gone, straight to the top.
All right, and we are back, chat. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for waiting. All right, let's go heal. And we got to start this process all over again, which is fine. You know, we're still learning the game. I can't be too mad. A little disappointing, but, you know, it's not the end of the world. It's not like it took forever to get to the chain where we were at. It just kind of sucks because it's like, I mean, I guess, well, no, I couldn't because Quackle was gone. It just kind of sucks because when we heal, you know, we lose our, if I go to G, we lose our EP there, which is empowerment points. So, alright, so we got Quackle, but I want the Boom Bat out. I ran into the thing I didn't actually mean to. So we gotta get our EP up. We gotta start from scratch, so let's do it. Redemption starts now. That hurt. And then it says agility has increased by 1, so... We got that. That gets us up to 8. So... We're almost there. And then we got a mudlet here. Whoops. Thunderstorm. And there we go. And then we do Shriek. And then might as well just finish it off. I'm sorry, Mudlet. Alright, so we have 10 out of 10 in empowerment points. So let's go ahead and switch over to Quackle, who has the Chain of Stars. And let's do it. Let's try to redeem here. Which is okay. Also, my chat disappeared from the thing. I mean, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter here now. But yeah. But Boombat is going to be faster than us again. So we're going to have to take that into consideration. And we start a chain, and like I said, we're all the way back up to 4096. So we got to get that back down. And I can't just run into them like I did before because I don't have any of the empowerments that I had, so. So now, if I do G... I mean, I could go all the way back and heal, but I got another Boombat now, so I could just encounter something in the grass and just get my EP up. So the Nimbug is gone. So we have 5 of the 10 EP that we need. Nimbug is faster too. I noticed that. We get pounced. I also noticed I'm down to... Well, there goes my Boombat. Pup. I'm down to 13 SP, so I gotta pay attention to that as well. So we definitely need to heal after this. But the good news is that I won't need SP for Chain of Stars. So. Chain of Stars. Ah! Alright, so now we go heal. Because I need SP. Alright, but we're gonna get a good redemption. I'm gonna bond with it properly this time. I've had a bit more practice. I have a general better idea on how it works. And we're good. So we're gonna talk, we're gonna heal. So that gives us back our everything. Boombat, and I have 100 SP again, Spirit Power. Alright. So now let's get our EP back up. Thunderstorm. So that got us 7 out of the 10 that we need there. I got really lucky with the first one that I did. I'm gonna grab that Nimbug. With the fact that I got the Lone Soul and got immediate 10 EP if it was only one Elestral in my party. Like, that was wild. Like, that doesn't happen very often. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, so let's throw Quackle back in the front. So let's go past the trees. Ah, Nimbug. I didn't see you in time. How dare. So we're just gonna escape. No big deal there. Alright. Alright, we got 3 boom bats to choose from. We are gonna grab this one. Because it, all in all, doesn't matter. Chain of Stars. Alright, so we get our first thing here. What do we get? What do we get? Okay, I mean, the Chainbound Zeal isn't too bad. Healing outside of combat breaks the Stellar Chain. A random wish? Yeah, no, I'm good. Well, that kind of sucks because healing outside of combat breaks the Stellar Chain. Oh, it breaks the chain entirely? Yeah, these are awful to start with. Like, this is great towards the end. The legendary one, the Chainbound Zeal. Not right now. I need to heal. So, I was gonna pick that, but then I see it breaks the chain entirely. Yeah, no, I don't want to do that. So, yeah, but it says 10% chance to destroy a random chain. I don't want it to do that either. So, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna pick one just to have it, but I'm not really thrilled with any of them. That's what I meant, chat, by saying that I got lucky the first time, because I got Lone Soul, which gave me the 10 EP right away. And then I got the priority. So. But I need to heal at this point right now. I really do. I can't take that at this time. At this early stage in the chain. So talk, heal. Alright, so we did not break the chain because we didn't grab that, but I am going to switch to our boom bat, and we're going to pick on this Nimbug. Thunderstorm. Crosswind is going to hurt. Ow. Alright, and then we get another Thunderstorm. Pounce is going to hurt as well. Ow! And that one hurt more. So we're at 6 now. And then let's grab the Mudlet. Thunderstorm. And that puts us to 10, even if we don't KO. Shriek. KO's the bat. So let's bring in Werepup. But we're just going to escape. We don't need to actually fight. So let's switch out into Quackle. And we'll get another chain on here. That's all we can do right now. Like I said, you gotta put in the effort. It kind of sucks that we failed, but you know, unfortunately it happens. It just sucks that I failed my very first Stellar. It's unfortunate, but still learning the game. Alright, Chain of Stars. It's going to use Crosswind first. And then 4067. And unfortunately, no super full odds, no high odds Stellars to start. Oh, that would be kind of rough to leave it alone because I either bond with it or I fail. So. So the combat with this game, we're going to have to definitely pay attention to our SP, as well as our EP, because otherwise, you know, we're not going to be able to do what we need to do. Like I said, I would just keep chaining Elestral, not chaining, but knocking out Elestrals without healing, but that has proven to not be a good idea. so. Oh, it healed. I mean, that's fine. I don't need to beat it. I just need to get to 10 empowerment points. Whimper. Ow. My attack. That's alright. Alright, we switch to Quackle. And there we go. There's a Nimbug. But yo, that Boombat looks so good in the overworld. Like I can't wait to actually start using it to beat up on other Elestrals. But I gotta get it first. Ow! Chain of Stars. We're down to 4064. Alright. I mean, in all honesty, I probably could do... I mean, I'm only at 72. I should be okay. I should be okay to run into something over here. Werepup. Okay. The Thunderstorm. I'm dead. That hurt. Alright. Werepup versus Werepup. Let's go. Shriek. That puts us to 6. Cleave. Am I first? Nope. I am not first. Alright, Werepups are not the play. So let's see if we can find something a little easier to worry about. Mudslide. That hurts. Although I just realized I'm probably going to die from the Boombat now. Yeah, let's go heal. Let's not be stupid. Like we were last time. Well, that's unfortunate. Should have just gone and healed. Alright, noted. Don't fight the Werepups. Even Werepup versus Werepup was not a good. Alright, so... Boombat. Alright, but like I said, when you heal, you lose all your empowerment points, so... Mudlet's down. We're at 8 out of 10 empowerment. The good news is we get a wish upcoming here. Oh, there goes the Boombat, but that's okay. We'll bring in the other Boombat, but that's okay. We can just escape. And then we can switch in Quackle. So we can do the Chain of Stars. Alright, high voltage. Owie. Chain of Stars. So this gives us another wish. We need something good. Plus 15 encounter. Nothing crazy. This will help boost it up a little bit faster, but the biggest thing I want right now is Lone Soul. Lone Soul or the priority one. I forget what the priority one was. Alright. Mudlet. We're just gonna run. Yeah, boom bat, but we're at 58, so yeah. No, we're gonna make this pretty easy to do, and just we're just gonna heal each time. Watch out, Clovey. No, Clovey, why? Until we get back to the point where we were, chat. That was such a good chain that I had. Oh, I'm kind of mad at myself for doing that. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we got Boom Bat. We're all healed. Oh, hello. That's Fawnlet. I haven't fought a Fawnlet yet. Yep, it's just as strong. So, no real reason to fight them at the moment. So I can just heal up since I didn't have any EP anyway. And we'll just knock out the Clovies. Let's go. Let's do it up. Thunderstorm. Hummel. Owie. Thunderstorm. Apparently I was dazed. And that gets us to our 10, though. The Boom Bat's a little beat up, but we get to our 10. Alright, come on, Quackle. Let's get this next Boom Bat. It's gonna be good. Redemption. Alright, Chain of Stars. Alright. That's all she wrote for now. Nope. Okay. More Mudlet. Ooh. Oh, the moss is here. Mustache. Alright. Let's get the Boom Bat out. Mustachian. Geobash. Owie. It hurts. It hurts a lot. But we got it. We got the EP to 10. So that is exciting. Let's go. All right. Quackle. Stairs. Stairs. Alright, let's get our next Boom Bat. This one won't give us our next wish, unfortunately, but it will. It will keep our chain going, though. That's what we want to see. Alright. Let's keep rolling. Hello, Clovey. Goodbye, Clovey. I don't know if you guys can even, like, hear my keyboard or whatever, but I'm just clacking all over the place. It's crazy because I'm so not used to WASD and keyboard games. Like, I've played them, but I've never been, you know, never been good. Agility by 2, so that means it's going to be faster. Shields up, so that means its defense will be higher, but I just need to hit it one more time, which I do. And I hit it the full 5 and knock it out anyway, which is okay. But we got our full 10 in our full 10 EP. I'm running on rocks. Oh my goodness. Oh, ran into something. Clovey. What's up, Clovey? Nope. Nimbug. What's up, Nimbug? Alright, come here, Boombat. Alright, we get a wish this time. Ow! Let's see what we can wish for. Let's see what we get. I mean, Flickering Star is probably the best to bring it down a little bit. I mean, the Celestial Challenger is actually pretty good. -7 stellar rarity when you defeat an Elestral species you're not linked to. Actually, right now, that'll be really good because I am beating other Elestrals right now to boost up. So, no, that's actually really good for right now. Unfortunately, it's not the lone soul that we're looking for. So we gotta come back and keep healing. Alright. And then I want the Boombat. So let's try to find something that we can beat. Like the Nimbug. Nimbug should be fine. So we do Thunderstorm. Agility increases by 1. That's okay. Alright. We defeated the Nimbug. Very nice. And then there's another one right there. Perfect. But this time, instead of running away, we are going to knock it out. Well, we're just going to knock it out anyway, but I wouldn't have run away. Sweet. So that should boost us up an extra 14, this chain. And no reason to keep fighting. Waste SP and such. Also, I need to switch to Quackle. Clovey. Alright. Perfect. And there we go. Boombat. Chain of Stars. We still don't have the priority, so we're still getting hurt. But yeah, we're down in 40, 15. So I'm pretty sure that dropped. Alright. And we just rinse and repeat. Not really much to say about that. Another Clovey, but that's okay. Oh. Nimbug. Just gonna escape. Then we do F, heal. Alright, let's bring out our Boombat. And then Nimbug. Pounce hurts. Pounce hurts a lot. No, my suppression, no. How dare. Ow. That does bring us up to 7 out of 10, but my Boombat not looking so good there. My poor Boombat. Alright, Mudlet, let's go. I did get it. Alright, cool. Very nice. So that brings us down another 14. So at least while we're stuck doing this, while we're defeating other Elestrals, we are lowering our odds in the chain. So that's why I said that wasn't too bad to have right now. But we'll have better odds or better options hopefully soon. So yeah, that was 4001. I know we didn't end at 4001. So yeah, that's definitely going down. We just don't see it. Alright, so next one will give us our next wish. Hoping it'll be something good. Can we talk about, like, how hype this music is, by the way? We haven't talked about the music, like, at all. And I'm just, like, so down with it. Alright, so we heal. Let's bring the Boombat out. And Mostachian, let's go. Bash. Bam! Ow. That hurts a lot. So this will bring it down only by 7, our chain. But we're already at the 10 AP. So we're gonna go chain. Yeah, I think the biggest thing I want right now is Lone Soul. Like, as much as I want the priority one, I want the Lone Soul because even though I will have to heal, I can at least just come right back to the Boombats and, you know, we can keep the chain going a little faster. Like I said, I want the priority at some point, but I definitely want the Lone Soul right now, but we'll see. Let's see what we get. Jumpstart, I mean, that is not horrible. And then you get Farsight. Let's do Farsight for now. The +3 EP is alright. But it's not Lone Soul. I mean, it would have lowered the amount of grinding that we're doing, but right now we want to grind. We need to stop running into everything, though. Alright, there's the nimbug. I touched a piece of grass. Another nimbug. Just escape. Ooh, don't run into that. Not good. Alright. Let's get the boom bat out. Alright, we're not doing fawnlet. Let's go take on this nimbug. Oh. Thunderstorm and crosswind. Depression is annoying. Pounce is also annoying. And we're at 6. Suppression has ended. But we're only at 6 of the 10 that we need. So, let's see if we can find like another nimbug or something. Oh, there it is. There's one. I was like, where are all the overworld Elestrals? Oh, there goes the boom bat. All right, boom bat number 2. Let's go. And we beat the Clovey. SP down to 53, though. Definitely got to keep an eye on that. Alright. Let's go chain this up a little bit. Yeah, we see that go down a little bit further. Alright. Rinse and repeat. Once we get the right wishes, though, this, as you guys saw earlier, this will just go much, much faster. But we gotta get there first. We gotta get there first. Ow! That hurts a lot. Oh, I knocked it out before I could finish. No, I need to do one more. That's okay. Oh. What do I run into? A nimbug? Sure. Just don't... Ow! Just don't suppress me. High voltage. Don't suppress my high voltage. No! I hate you. How dare! Crosswind, I'm dead. Boom Batman number 2, come out! No, don't suppress me. I hate you. Little shit. Oh my goodness. Get around the werepup. Oh, Nimbug, why? Why'd you do? Then we got the Mudlet. I was gonna say there's usually something there. Alright, I don't think it was this one that'll give the next chain, or the next wish, rather. But it'll be the one after. Ow! Now we're 39.24. Yeah, we got the one after this one. Alright. Like I said, what we're doing is helping. Like I said, it's not the fastest ever, but it is helping. Alright, so we heal. And then we can swap to the boom bats. Kind of feel like we should just fight Clovies. They seem to be the least troublesome. Not saying that we don't run into issues with fighting them, but they seem to be the least troublesome. I say that as I'm apparently dazed again. Oh, goodness. I'm doing great. Alright, well. We got our 10 EP, that's all we need. We get another wish this time, so let's get it. We're praying for Lone Soul. We got a bunch of boom bats. Like I said, we only need to worry about one at a time. Alright. 3904, it's not horrible. Well, let's see here. 50% of active party members' health at the beginning of battle. That's not horrible. So what do we got? Farsight times 2. And then, yeah, the Astral Mercy. And then, I mean, just adding the extra 10. Alright, for now. Again, it's still not great. Kind of starting wondering if I should have grabbed that 3 EP at the beginning of battle. I haven't seen Lone Soul or Lone Voyager at all yet. And now I'm thinking about it. I think I had the priority to start. Oh, I almost ran into that. Oh, I almost ran into that again. Because when I got Lone Soul, it's like I just went to town last time. So. Oh well. Like I said, this is the hand we're dealt, and we'll do our best. That's all I can do. Owie. Alright, we gotta get one more, and we'll be good. Be good to go. No, not you. Nimbug, even though it can suppress me, which is a little annoying. Yep, there it is. Oh, it didn't do Thunderstorm this time, though. Cool. I know Boombat is fairly fast, but obviously Nimbug is faster. So, alright, so that knocks out 2 logs. There's a Nimbug right there. Alright, come on, Boombat. Let's go. Chain of Stars. Owie. And that drops 38.67. It's not horrible. Not horrible. I can't wait until I can get into the other biomes. Once I finally get this Boombat. And listen to all the other music that the game has to offer. It's gonna be so good. Oh. Apparently I ran into an Elestral. Alright, Boombat. I like facing the Moss Station. It hurts, but it does get me where I want to be, so. Yeah, that bash hurts a lot. Alright, if I can find a Clovey. There we go. Pummel, I'm dead. And then this Boombat should be able to knock it out here. It wouldn't have if it didn't hit enough. Alright, so now we're on to Quackle. There's another Clovey there. Ah! Werepup, why? How dare? Do, 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 do. Clovey. Got a bunch of Boobats down here. Alright, Quackle. Let's get that Chain of Stars. 38.30. Very nice. And Boombat on the beach turned into a Dougie this time. Yeah, I can't believe how much everything lined up my first time. Like I got the priority right away, and then literally my second one was Lone Soul. So we just went to town. We got spoiled on my first one, chat. We got spoiled. Oh, almost forgot to switch. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's fight. Only 3 that time. That's gonna hurt. Owie. And still only 3. Well, I'm dead. Eh. I guess that's the downside. Excuse me, the downside to Thunderstorm. Well, this will KO. It gets to 10. What? Wonder if Thunderstorm really is the play. I should try. I should start trying to use some of the other moves. I should. Log. Clovey. Alright. Come on, Quackle. We got this. Alright. Boombat. What do you got for me this time? Crosswind? Ow. Chain of Stars. 3810. What do you got for me this time? Stellar Chain restores 30 SP. I don't think that's horrible. Restore 50% of your active partisan health. I guess I'll pick that. None of these are really crazy. Unfortunately, not what I am looking for. You know, I tried the P-Gust once. The P-Gust kicked my butt. I said I was going to try other moves. I mean, I hit 5 times that time. Pummel hurts. So let's see what high voltage does. It knocked it out and got us to 10, so that's cool. That was at 7 as well, so okay. Alright, let's go to Quackle. What's up, Werepup? Excuse me. Coming through. Trying to get a Stellar Boombat. Don't mind me. Boombat. Alright, Chain of Stars. That hurts. 3790. No, Nimbug. Oh. So you'll see me heal up a little bit at the start of battle. I mean, that's not horrible. Oh. So maybe I can utilize that. Maybe we'll see with what the next chain is to like restore SP. So that way I don't have to come all the way back to heal my SP. Because that's the problem. Gotta always heal for the SP. Alright, let's see what high voltage does here. That does only 62. That, not good. So, we are definitely thunderstorming the Mustachian. Mustachian. Gigabash hurts! Ow! Got it. Oh, he had 10 out of 10, too, of the empowerment points. Oh my gosh. Yeah, not good. Excuse me. I think I saw a little glitch when I swapped into the boom bat. It says SP here, where the HP should be the green bar. It says SP. I think that's a... I think that is a minor bug. But that should say HP, not SP. That's not the spirit power, spirit points. But it says HP here. That's why that's interesting. So yeah, I mean, I guess if I had a little bit of like healing for spirit power as well as HP, I could just, you know, grind over here instead of running all the way back. It's a different way to do this hunt. So we dropped to 3770, and this is chain 2. Okay. But yeah, now I gotta go all the way back to heal for the spirit power. Alright. We got another wish coming up on the next chain. This is why I think stellar hunting is going to be a lot of fun. It's like you got to get lucky not only with the stellar itself, but you got to get lucky with your boosts for the chain here. Like, oh my goodness. Ugh. I need to stop hitting only 3 times for this. I need to hit 4 times here. There we go. I'm still only at 9, but that's okay. We're at 72 SP. Ooh. And then we run into Nimbug. We heal half our health, which is really good. Uses Crosswind, Thunderstorm, 2, 3, and then let's high voltage. Pounce nearly knocks us out. But there we go. Perfect. And we knock out the Nimbug. And there we go. Alright, Quackle. I think we get... I think I said we get a wish on this chain. Woo! Air pup. Good lord. Hello, Nimbug. How are you? Alright. Actually, chat, bear with me a moment. Alright. I just had to turn off my window fan. It was warm in here at one point, and now it's not warm in here. Alright. Alright, Chain of Stars. Owie. Alright, what do we got here? Wandering Stars Gambit. The problem is I need to go back and chain. Farsight, Celestial Challenger, Farsight. There's a 20%. I think this will be the first one I skip. I need to go back and heal. Like, if I was able to... If I was able to heal my SP... Yep, no. We are not getting anywhere near as lucky as we did with our first chain. Oh, this is brutal. Only because I failed it the first time, chat. This is brutal. But anyway, we keep going. It doesn't mean it's brutal, but I'm not giving up. I learned from my mistakes, and we keep pressing on. Owie. 1, 2, 3. That gives us to 9. Perfect. And then I can... Oh, what did I run into? A mudlet. There we go. And like I said, that right there is the reason why I couldn't take that. It's like I knew I was going to run into Elestrals in the tall grass. Like, I had no choice. Oh my goodness. Alright, but we got our EP up. Switch back to Quackle. Oh, hi, Nimbug. Moved right into us. Come on. There we go. All right. Alright, next chain is done. We're slowly getting our odds down. And throughout all this, we are getting encounters. It just, like I said, it takes the effort. It takes the effort, chat. Whoa, hi, Mudlet. How are you today? Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Alright, boom bat. Yeah, we can fight the Nimbug. Even if it does suppress us. It's not going to suppress us this time. Knock it out. Well, there was something there, but it was removed. There's another Nimbug. And then we heal to full health because of our wish. Ow. I'm gonna say if we hit 4 times, we do it, and we did. Beautiful. Alright, gotta switch to Quackle. Alrighty. Hello, Mr. Boombat. Owie. 3689. Alright. The next one, we get another wish. I still think the best thing that we can get is Lone Soul. That will help speed this up tremendously. Sorry, Clovey, didn't mean to run into you. I get my health back, though. Hello, Werepup. Hello, Werepup. Again. And once again, I'm coming all the way down to heal to get my Zaptor's power all the way back up. The SP goes all the way back up. That's what we want to see. Owie. So agility is increased by 1, but that's okay. So we get 8. I do notice that our spear power does go up a little bit, but that's okay. Clovey? Or do we Mudlet again? Let's do Mudlet again. And we get half our health back. Very nice. We just knock out the Mudlet right away. Nice. Very good. 58 SP, though. Kind of rough. Alright. Let's see what we get for our wish this time, chat. I dropped frames at some point. Apologies, chat. Alright, Boombat. What do you got for me this time? $36.62. Still nothing. Yeah, this is not good. Healing Surge. If I do a second Healing Surge, I can get a full HP at the start of every battle. Not gonna do that, though. Although I probably should have gotten rid of it. It's alright. It's fine. I don't need it. Well, like I said, even if you can get me a little boost in my SP when I do this, it's like it would help me not have it would help me not heal. But again, it's like the biggest thing that would help me out to speed this up is Lone Soul. 100%. But we don't have it, so we do what we gotta do. Mudslide hurts. Owie. Alright, and then we get half health. We hit all 5 times, we just knock it out. It didn't happen. Mudslide still hurts. And then we just knock it out there. I think we knock it out anyway. I think we did the one time. Alrighty. So, Quackle. Nimbug, stop doing that. How dare. I'm down to 44 SP, by the way. Do I get any SP at the start of battle? I'm at 44. Nope. I do not. $36.35. Another Nimbug. Alright. Boombat. I guess we're fighting Clovey this time. Let's do it. We got 4. And then that did a lot. Oh, if I had gotten that last hit, I would have had it all at once. But that's okay. We got it that time. Alright. I don't think I like how the guy constantly loses his running. I think that is just something that is a little bit on the annoying side. Chain of Stars. We're down to 3615. Very nice. And then next one is a Wish. Need a good one, chat. Need a good wish. That is for sure. Oh, that scared me. Hello, Mudlet. How are you? I have full health now. I don't think I've mentioned it, but anytime you enter in a battle, the spawns do reset. So, at least in the pre-alpha it does. I don't know if that's the idea in which they're going for in the final game, but in the pre-alpha, when you encounter a spawn, all the spawns reset. Owie! Oh, sorry. There we go. And then we gotta get one more KO to get our full 10 EP. Alright, Thunderstorm. And we beat the Nimbug. We can just get Boombat to be faster than Nimbug. That would be great. Probably can in the finish game, but in the pre-alpha, not so much. Alright, Quackle, let's go. Nimbug, don't move this time. Thank you. I'm feeling... Oh, hi, Clovey. I'm feeling pretty good about this next wish. I think we're going to get something that is going to be extremely useful. Whether it be Lone Star or something that restores our SP so we don't have to run all the way back. Because even with Lone Star, the fact that I restore my HP, half my HP at the start of every battle, I can start going burr. But if I start restoring my my SP at the start of battle, just like my HP, I'll be able to utilize that and I won't have to run all the way back. So let's see what we get. Bane Star. Healing Nova, restore 33%. -8. Guide Star. Then add another thing with the Elestrals. Well, I was... active. So this does all of the party members, which I guess is cool. Where this one does 50% of the active one. So, I mean, I'm good with the 50%, I think. Let's see. -8 of rarity when you defeat an Elestral species you are not linked to. 10% chance to deal 50 damage to the user. That's a lot of damage, by the way. But I think I'm going to do it. Just to kind of help boost this up a little bit. 50 damage is a lot. So as long as that doesn't do it, I mean, even if it does do it to Quackle, I think we should be alright. So. Oh. Risky, good morning. Yo, what's up, Enzy? How you doing, friend? It's good to see you. Alright, Boom Bat. Good morning. Alright, Thunderstorm. 3, 4, 5. We do take out the Mudlet. And we don't take the 50 damage that time. Oh, goodness. Alright, Nimbug, let's go. Yo, I'm gonna see that happen and I'm gonna be like, eh. Crosswind hurts. So if this happens, I lose. I lose my Boom Bat here. I just lose it. High voltage. Pounce. Out. Doing good. A bit tired. Getting ready for work. Nice, nice. Oh, my Boom Bat. I lost the 50 there. Eh. My Boom Bat. No. That's great. Oh no. Oh no. I saw it drop to 0. I hope work isn't too bad for you today, my friend. Had an alright day. Can't complain. I guess. So, Chain of Stars drops it. Very nice. And Quackle doesn't go all the way down because I technically am not beating it, so. Oh, man. I'm having just no luck with these wishes this time around. Ooh, that was close. Mustachian. Alright. Boom Bat. Let's a go. Geobash hurts. Ow. Pain. Big pain. Alright, I didn't lose the Boom Bat this time. Alright, what do we got here? We got a Werepup. We aren't fighting the Werepup. Werepup too powerful for us right now. Werepup way too powerful for us right now. Well, the good news is I'm full health again. So that's fun. Mudslide hurts. Ow. Pain. Alright, my Boom Bat survived this time. I mean, it's only a 10% chance to lose the 50, but, you know, it's still a chance. Like I said, that's a lot for, like, this particular part. Like, with everybody level 25 here. Like, that's a lot. 50? Good lord. Owie. Chain of stars. 3502. All right. Nibug, no! How dare. I get my health back, but how dare. Alright, Boombat, let's go. Let's do it. You're not going to take the 50 damage from beating this guy. Let's go. Nice. Not bad damage at all. Owie. That hurts. Oh, no, my Boombat. That is actually really funny. My Boombat, no. I checked my Twitch on Monday, and it was the tax thing, actually. Nice. So you're all good now? Did you get it fixed, or is that something that you still gotta situate? Ow! 3474. Very nice. Oh, we got a thing. I wasn't ready for this. Alright, far sight again. And then flickering star. Yeah, far sight would be 5. I mean, that's okay. I mean, I like the healing surge. I just had to update my data and I'm all set now, so there could be a comeback in the future. Let's go. Yeah, I think I'm gonna skip those. I have been doing way too many early skipping of these. You don't happen to heal me, do you? No, I didn't think so. That would have been too easy. Oh, man. That is so unfortunate. Oh, man. So the game knows I done messed up, and it's taunting me. It's taunting me, chat. It's taunting me. Oh my goodness. Ow, pain. Alright, we take out the moss and I lose my Boombat. No! No! My Boombat. It's a good thing I got a backup. My poor Boombat keep getting a hit. Pummel hurts. Ow. Soothe, it heals. We did get it there. Alright, cool. And I didn't lose this boom bat. And I'm down to 30 SP. Yikes. Hi, Nimbug. Bye, Nimbug. Alright, boom bat. Here we go. 3431. And it's still better than 4096, but it definitely is not increasing super quickly. Oh. Oh, man. Here we go. Here we go. That hurts so much, by the way. It really does. Alright, we're at 9. And I don't lose my boom bat this time. Nimbug. Thunderstorm. It uses pounce. It hurts. Owie. Nice. Oh. I'm all healed like now. Switch back to Quackle. Oh, I ran into an Elestral. I found a Nimbug. Couple of boom bats down on the beach. Or just before the beach, in this case. Chain of Stars. Owie. So we drop below 3,400, so that's good. I think next one is the Wish. We're gonna run. I gotta say, whoever decided that starting work at 5:30 in the morning must have been deeply unhappy person who just wanted others to suffer. Yeah, 5:30 is a bit early. I was gonna say, it's like, I feel like it's early for you. You're probably wondering why I'm streaming, you know, it's late for me. Like, it's yesterday for me. To you. It's still in the past. Ah, Nimbug. But I mean, I've done the early shift at 7 I've even gone in at 6 on some days, and yeah, those aren't fun. Those really aren't fun. Mudslide hurts. High voltage. Take that. Thunderstorm. I was kind of surprised, but after the Kickstarter update and seeing what you were doing is understandable. Yeah. No, I got the access. I wanted to stream kind of my first reactions. We actually did get the Stellar Boombat, but because I'm still kind of learning the game and kind of mechanics, I misjudged, and it KO'd the Quackle, and it was the only thing in my party at the time. So I actually failed. I failed the Moonbat, unfortunately. So we're trying to redeem. We're trying the redemption. And I have to say, this chain is going much, much slower. Just due to poor wishes, you know. I have not gotten hardly anything. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting just all of these here. I mean, at this point, I might as well, you know, do the Celestial Challenger. Because if I'm gonna keep deleting... If I'm gonna keep defeating... I might as well do the Challenger. So instead of -5 at once, I can do -7 for each of them, which is -14. On some of them, yeah, I'm gonna do that. That kind of makes sense right now. Since I'm not getting the wishes that I wanted, I think that'll help boost it a little bit faster. Yeah, it's unfortunate. The bonding in this is not as easy as I thought it was going to be. It's kind of funny because I bonded relatively easily the first few times, and then when I went to bond with the Stellar, it's like I don't know if I was just nervous or whatever, but then I couldn't bond like with really anything. Mainly because I'm just trying to get the mechanics down. I am not a keyboard and mouse player, and this is currently keyboard and mouse, so that doesn't help me. So I just need to practice, and you know, I'll get it, and I'll redeem it. I'm not worried about that, but I wanna redeem it tonight. I don't have work in the morning myself. It's Thanksgiving tomorrow, and yeah, I got no other obligations. I just lost my Wombat. Rip. Oh, I was dazed, that's why. Oh my gosh. So. Quack. Ah! Ah! So no Quackle. No Quackle for you. Ah, frickin' Nimbug. Now, if ever I can get the wish called Lone Soul, which will put me immediately to 10 EP, which is the empowerment points, which is what I need to do Chain of Stars. It's like, once I do that, I can readjust my strategy and adjust accordingly, but for now, it's like, if I'm gonna be defeating non-chained Elestrals anyway, I might as well make use of it. It's not as quick as what it was doing when I did this earlier, but it's definitely a way to chain this. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to think about. Like, you think about, like, stellar races and everything. You know, you have somebody else go for Boombat, you know, alongside with you, and you just gotta get lucky on the chain, on the wishes as well as getting lucky with the stellar. Oh, I only had 3 there. Am I gonna be dazed? I am not. Pummel, I'm dead. Rip. High voltage. Get out of here, Clovey. Alright. Let's get it. Alright. Next is going to be the Boombat here. We're gonna chain of stars it. We're at 3285. We've almost dropped the odds by 1,000 at this point. Like I said, a little on the slower side, but that's where the wishes are at the moment. I think Stellar Races will be fire because of that. I think so too, because it's like you could have a really good, you know, wish thing, kind of like what I'd had before. Like I was moving the first time I did this chain. Now this is definitely moving a lot slower. Like I had max odds like an hour 15 minutes into the stream. I had max odds at 1 in 10, and I got it pretty immediately, which is pretty awesome. You know, now I'm here, you know, an hour and a half later, and I'm nowhere near where I was the first time. Boom, bat. All right, let's face the Moss Station. But yeah, because you could be unlucky with the wishes and still win because of an early stellar. Yep, you could do that, or like you have a really bad wish, you know, and then you're just, you know, knocking out Elestrals like I'm doing right now. Owie. Or you could just, you know, and then you have really good luck with the next chain, and you know it kind of balances itself out. So, or the wishes. So, you never know. All right, so I got a little bit of that. Let's try a crosswind. Let's see what that does. That did nothing. Alright, let's try Thunderstorm. Yeah, with my attack reduced, that's not doing much at all. Pummel hurts. Yeah, we're just gonna Thunderstorm. Pummel is gonna kill me. I can't see the other methods they have planned. I know there's one. I think there's gonna be, yeah, there's gonna be some type of chain fishing. I think that was one of the Kickstarter stretch goals. So there's gonna be some type of chain fishing at some point. Obviously, you know, it's not necessarily a method, but you know, I could get a stellar right now just by kind of going back and forth. You know, I don't even have to do this chain that I'm doing. I'm going to, because, you know, I want the best odds. But I could just go back and forth and be like, all right, there's 3 Boombat, you know, and then head out and, you know, kind of go back and forth, you know, kind of route reset. We've done that with Pokemon for shiny hunting, you know, route resetting. So I definitely could do that because I still have odds to get a stellar. Yes, there's the Lone Soul. That's what I want. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, so let's see. I really am not going to be fighting any other things here, so let's get rid of Banestar. So yeah. Let's go. Lone Soul. So now we escape. We go to Rune Keep. And we throw everything else into the box. And it's just Quackle and I. But Lone Soul, as long as Quackle is the only Elestral in the party, it goes up. And because I have the healing thing, I get full health each time, so I don't have to worry about... healing. Even though the Boom Bat is faster. Alright, that being said, I am gonna go heal. I'm down on SP right now. So, let me go heal really quick. I just want to have full SP for when I... encounter the Stellar Boom Bat. Alright, Lone Soul is, like, going to save me, though. Like, oh my gosh, that is really good. So now, with my wishes, I gotta revamp my wishes to hopefully get the proper one and go from there. So, F, heal. So now we have full spirit power, spirit points, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to run. Alright, Lone Soul is the best thing that I could have got right now. Because now we're going to start going a little bit faster on these chains here. Now I don't have the priority, so it's still going to take a little bit of time. But that is okay. So we get the crosswind. It's not doing much. So, yeah, like I said, we're not bumping up super fast. But now with Lone Soul, we're gonna go boom. The method Dan mentioned with Nexusing, I missed that one. I'm not sure what that is. I'm not sure what that is, honestly. Alright, we should get a thing. We do. Alright, Flickering Star will be better, so we'll get rid of this one. Or Flickering Star for now. And then we run into this Boom Bat. And Chain of Stars. Ow, that hurt. And then 3191. Somebody who's shining professionally is doing this is awesome for hunters. I think that's why it's good. I mean, the fact is like the biggest thing that he really, really focused on is the fact that he said nothing is going to be stellar locked in this game. And I think that's huge. Like, I really do. I think that's huge. It's like, if I wanted to, I could probably stellar hunt for this Quackle at the beginning of the game. It's like, I really could. Even in the pre-alpha. I would assume so anyway. But I'm choosing not to because I kind of want to actually play the game. But yeah. He said there's a method when you Nexus and Elestral there is going to be a chance to be a Stellar. Really? That's interesting. Oh, there's the Star Speed. There's the Star Speed. Let's go. That's going to make it that much better. Oh, I can just take it because the thing broke. So, Star Speed. Let's go. So now we're going to go burr. So on top of that, I just healed as well because I didn't have to get rid of the healing one. And now we are going to go burr. See, this is what's nice with the chain. It's like once things start falling into place, you're really going to start getting encounters and such. So when you Nexus an Elestral, you have a chance of getting a Stellar. Huh. I think that's going to be interesting. How is that going to work? Like, are you going to Nexus your own Elestral and you get a Stellar? How does that work? I don't know how I feel about that. That's interesting. Because I think the idea is, he mentioned, it's like there's probably, you know, some type of limitation, but for the most part, you should be able to Nexus between the forms freely. I could be wrong, but... Alright, here's Farsight. So there's Farsight. I can get rid of the Healing Surge now. I don't need it anymore. So let's get another Farsight in there. So that'll drop it by 10 each time now. There we go. So no, that's kind of cool. I definitely want to see more methods. You know, I don't want it to be like super crazy, but I definitely want to see more methods. Because I don't know, it's like, while it's rough at the beginning, like now that I've gotten the chain kind of where I want it, this is about to get fun. Like really, really fun. And then I just got to make sure I'm not tired for when it's time to bond with the Stellar Boombat. 3112. Alright, what do we get? What do we get? Okay, what do we got? We got Farsight, Lone Soul, Star Speed. We don't want to do that. Mine is when you defeat an Elestral species you are not linked to. So I am currently not doing that at all. So we got 2 Farsights and then Cosmic Shepherds. So we're going to do that. We're not going to do anything in terms of defeating Elestrals anyway. So that'll help boost that much faster. 31 and 30 and 98. Not bad. Not bad at all. He explained it with Ash Rabbit. You Nexus into Ash Rabbit, there will be a roll that it's Stellar, and the odds are better. Nothing set in stone because they need to make sure they can't lose the Stellar that way. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I think that's cool. Yo, good morning, Marvin. How you doing, my friend? I hope you are well. And Chaos coming in with the 70 months. Good lord. Have I really been streaming that long? I've been streaming longer. What's up, Chaos? How you doing? Weird looking Pokemon? That it is. That it is. Hope you both are doing well. Welcome in, my friends. Hope everyone's doing well. Just got up for work. Yo, so did Enzi. Working. Just popping in. It's good to see you, Chaos. Welcome in. Boop. Happy almost Thanksgiving. Happy almost Thanksgiving to you as well. Thankful you guys are here. Yep, no. We don't want this one. This is in the tall grass. Encountering a roamer breaks the chain. That's not what we want. And then... And then I don't want the Dark Star. Nope. So we just keep going with what we have for now. All right. So I want to get this thing tonight. I want to... Actually, let me rephrase that. I want to redeem this thing tonight. I've already failed it. Because I was learning the game and I misjudged and such. It's not one of my prouder streamer moments, but it's true. I did already fail it. It's not fun. Luck on all the Stellars. Thank you. Give me luck on the bonding with it too, because that's not as easy as it looks. It doesn't help that I'm not a keyboard and mouse type of gamer. And I'm gonna continue to use that as my excuse. There's the tall grass. There's the tall grass again. Not linked to and healing Nova. Nope. I don't need any of that. Chain of Stars brings us down to 1 and 30, 14. 3014. Alright, we got 3 boom bats. Let's get it. Chain of Stars. Boink. That does put us at 1 in 3,000 odds. Exactly 3,000. Let's go. Alright, what do we get for the wish? There we go. Stellar rarity when you chain a roaming Elestral, encountering Elestral in tall grass breaks the chain. Alright, what do we got? We got Farsight, I think times 2. So let's get rid of one of the Farsights for the Wandering Stars Gambit. Roaming Elestral. Okay. So that'll help boost us. We just gotta not encounter tall grass Elestrals. And we start seeing that drop a little faster. Let's go. Hi, friends. $29.36. Like I said, now we're starting to really get Quackle, get off the stairs. We're starting to get there. $29.11. Oh, there's the Soothe Spirit. Stellar Chain restores 30 SP. And then you got Farsight and whatnot. Really no reason to take that. So 1 point for each unique. There's a Boom Bat, everything. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine where we're at. Sorry. Hold on. Actually, it might have been better, because I think I only have, like, 4. It actually might be better, because I got 1, 2... Oh, no, I got 2 werepups, so I only have 3. Okay. So, I need to switch that out for, like, the Fall Spirit or whatever. That'll probably be just a little bit better. I need to bond with more Elestrals to make that more useful. And in time that'll be more useful. But right now, not so much. Whack-all now. Alright, what do we get here? What do we get? Good luck reclaiming that. Thank you so much, Enzy. Thanks for popping in before work. I really appreciate it. I wish you the best at work today. Enjoy your day. Chain of Stars. Still not going down super fast, but we don't have the lineup yet of what we had before. We gotta get Lone Voyager. We gotta get like 2 Lone Voyagers I think I had the last time. So, I also gotta make sure I don't touch the grass. Don't touch grass. I know you usually want people to touch grass, but not this time. No touching grass is bad. It can be bad. I don't want to break my chain again. Alright. So, Chain of Stars. Bam! Alright, we get another wish. Looks like it's the same thing that I got before. It really wants me to give that guide star. I don't need it. And I don't want the dark star. I don't want it to destroy something random. No. Absolutely not. It's not worth it. Lone Soul is too good. Alright, there are a couple of the boom bats. There we go. I've been pretty fortunate getting the boom bat on the beach. Usually that's either a boom bat or a Dougie, and it's been boom bat most of the time, so I prioritize the beach because, again, if you missed it earlier, the spawns do re-roll after each encounter. So these boom bats are all different as I leave the encounters. Wandering Stars Gambit. Minus 15 is when you chain a roaming Elestral. Don't I already have that? I do. So I can... Alright, there we go. I can stack that. And that's roaming Elestral. So that's what we want to see. Alright. So that gives us 30 for that right there. Yep, there it goes. Alright. We just cannot encounter anything in the tall grass. There we go. Chain of Stars. 2610. Alright, another Chain of Stars. Bam. 2572. Alright, let's see what we get for our wish now. Yo, there's a third Wandering Stars Gambit. Yo. So that's where the far sight comes in. I don't know, chat. I think that is gonna put us in a really good. So I want the Wandering Stars Gambit, roaming Elestral. Wow. Wow. So that's gonna give us a 45 boost each time I use Chain of Stars. It's pretty good. It's better than what we have had. And then with the priority, still love how Quackle goes through the house like that. With the priority, the Chain of Stars goes first. Oh, see, there's Dougie. And then, since I have Lone Soul, and Quackle's the only thing in my party, it gets full EP to use Chain of Stars each time. Oh, it stayed a Dougie this time. Chain of Stars. 24-28. Yo, we got another one. Oh, no, that's the Fallen Stars Gambit. That's the one with the tall grass. So, and then we got Star Speed. I was gonna say, I don't have any room for it. I need the Lone Soul and the Star Speed so I don't take damage. And especially with the fact that I can't encounter grass Elestrals now. Like, I need to keep my priority. I think the only way I would get rid of one of them is if I get Lone Voyager, which gives me, I think, 20 instead of the 15. And again, that's the same thing. It's like you have one Elestral in your party. Alright, so there's all the boom bats. Boom bat, boom bat, boom bat. So right now we're boosting at 45 plus each time. And then since I can just chain, and just continuously chain. Because it's so good. It's so good. It's too bad Quackle isn't faster than the Boom Bat. That would be... I wouldn't need the priority. And I could have put a fourth one on. If it shows up, of course. But I could put something on. Alright, Boom Bats. Hello, Boom Bats. How are ya? Just gotta pay attention, not run into the grass by accident. Because I will rage quit so hard. 2188. $21.40, and we get another wish. Let's see what we get. Fallen Stars. That's not what we would want anyway. Yep, so we just ignore that. Again, overall, the wishes haven't been great. They've gotten better now that I got, like I said, the Lone Star, but I need that one where, like, it increases your... Like, it does it by... It said something about, like, how many chains you had, like, how long your chain has been going. And it boosts it that much faster. Like, that's what I want right now. That's really when we go burr at this point. $20.44. I think at this point we've cut our odds in half. Started at 40.96. It'd be 248 would be half, so we're less than half now. 1996. Get another wish. See, I kind of wish I had taken that jump start earlier in this chain. But it is what it is. So we're 1996. And then we drop down to 1948. 1 in 1948. We're starting to get down there, chat. And then I just gotta concentrate on bonding. I think when I do get the Elestral, oh gosh. I gotta make sure I do this correctly. Because the problem is I'm not gonna have the EP. If I put more Elestrals into my party, I don't get the automatic 10 EP. But if I only have Quackle, I only have so many shots to get it. Ooh. Yeah, I think regardless though, I think I am gonna put more Elestrals into my party. I think I'd rather have the more chances rather than breaking the chain, because I have a feeling like if I don't bond with it, I'm going to break the chain anyway. Because again, I can't encounter Elestrals in the tall grass. The only thing I can think of is going after the Dougie when it spawns down there. And then I can boost my EP up. That should be... Yeah, I could do that. I could do that with the Lone Soul. I could 100% do that with the Lone Soul. What's up, Mitch? How you doing, friend? Alright, get away from the grass. Get away from the grass. Grass bad. Chain of Stars. Bam! 1708. There's the Wandering Spirits Gambit again, but I don't have room for it. I need to keep what I have. So unfortunately, I mean, I could... Yeah, I can't. I can't do it. I gotta keep what I have. Getting a playtest pre-alpha, that's right. I am super excited to be playing this. Getting hopefully the world's first boom bat in the game. Once I reclaim it, because I failed it earlier. Oh man. That's awesome. I'm assuming that's awesome that the fact that I get to have the pre-alpha and not failing the stellar. I hope, Mitch, that you're not being that mean. Yeah, no, I'm really excited to get a chance to play this and whatnot. And I'm doing stellar hunting right now, obviously, but I gotta wander around the game. There's not going to be too much because, again, it's pre-alpha. You know, the game's, what, 4 months, I think is what we talked about earlier in stream. The game's only 4 months old. And the fact that there's a pre-alpha that runs like this and looks awesome. Like, it's crazy. There it is, chat. Chain-bound Zeal. We saw this earlier in the stream, but it's a -1 stellar rarity for each link in your stellar chain. But this goes so hard. So we're gonna get rid of one of the Wandering Stars Gambit for this, and you're about to see that number go flying up, or rather down in this case. So now we do Chain of Stars. Bam! Look at that go. So yeah, the bigger the link, the more... There you go. Cool that I have a chance to play. I'm super excited. Like, I'm so excited to play. But you knew that. Happy you were able to make it, my dude. You're probably popping on Twitch, seeing me live, and you're like, what's Jimmy doing up at, 11:13 p.m.? Jimmy's an old man. He goes to sleep early. And yes, that usually be true. But, new game. Excited. And I don't gotta work tomorrow, so... To heck with sleep right now. I'll sleep later. Oh, man. Alright, so we got another one. Nope. And also nope. Yeah, that dark star is awesome, except for the fact that it destroys a random wish, or it has a chance to destroy a random wish. And knowing my luck, it's going to be that lone soul, which no, I'm not chancing it. I'm not chancing it. That's what's running this chain, is lone soul. Nope, absolutely not. Guys, don't you like how Quackle just, yeets itself through the house, but yet the house is undamaged? This game is great. Bam! And we are back to triple digits, my friends. Triple digits. So we should be getting this relatively soon. Like, look at that go. It just zooms. Stay hydrated. I got you. Hold on. Let's get... It's good stuff. Good stuff. Alright. Boom Bat. Chain of Stars. Nice. So, yep, we should be reclaiming this relatively soon. So, no stellar yet. One of these chains, I'm gonna get the stellar before I complete the max odds. 1 in 520. Excuse me. Chain of Stars. 1 in 385. Oh, there's the Lone Voyager. I mean, it's not going to make that much of a difference at this point, because chain's over, but I'll put it on. It's too bad that didn't show up earlier. But that's... Lone Voyager does a -20. So... 1 in 244 odds. Ooh, we're getting there, chat. We're close to redemption. I feel it. We're close to redemption. You need to get out the grass, dude. I still can't go in the grass. I got one more of those. I still can't go in the grass. If I encounter a grass Celestial, I lose my chain. And I don't want to do that. Alright, 2 boom bats. So this one, I think, should get us to the 1 in 10. Yep. We are max odds, my friends. Oh, there's the lone soul again. I don't need it a second time. But we are max odds, my friends. And just to prove it, because I kind of stopped after this, so we're just going to do Chain of Stars. You won't see that number move at all. So we are 1 in 10 odds now, so it should be very, very quickly. So I do think I'm going to put... Yep, there it is. It's right there. I see it. I see it. There it is. Oh, I need you to move, though. I mean, even if I run into you, that's not a bad thing, but... Oh, I can go down here. Alright, there it is, though! Look how cool that is. Alright, like I said, I need to be smart about this. I need all the time I can get. So, I either get this now, or I don't. But let's go! Stellar Boombat on screen. All of that for this. Let's see if we can do this. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do, I kind of messed this up. Let's switch into our Boombat. I don't want Quackle going down, although I guess it doesn't matter. I didn't get the EP, so that's kind of do that. So now the idea is to bond with it. This is the hardest part for me because I've only bonded with so many Elestrals. So hopefully we'll be able to do it. So let's see if we can do it. No! God damn it! I hit the wrong button at the last second. That was right there. Alright, come on. Dang it. Alright, Werepup is really good. Alright, come on. Come on, I got this. I got this. I can't fail this twice today. This would be a very poor showing. Come on, I got this. I got this. Whew. Alright, I got this. Just concentrate. Yeah, let's go! Let's go! Chain complete! Shiny Boombat, or excuse me, Stellar. Oh god, I frigged up already. Stellar Boombat is mine. Let's go. Let's go. Frickin' shiny. How dare I? I'm sorry, Dan. Don't hate me. Let's go. And there it is in all its glory. Let's go. That was intense. It is not easy to bond with these things. It really isn't. It is just not. Oh my goodness. And like I said, I've been at this for 4 hours. I mean, which for a stellar hunt, for a shiny hunt, you know, 4 hours really isn't too bad. But it is when you failed it, you know, and you got to reclaim it. So, but I mean, just look how good it is. I mean, look how good it looks. I'm stuck. I had to get out of my way. So, let's go. So I can pass turn. I'm gonna thunderstorm. And then there's crosswind, which doesn't do much of anything. I'm gonna crosswind. And then I'm gonna crosswind. Physical attack. And then thunderstorm. This should knock it out. 2, 3, ta-da. Woo! Yeah, I definitely want to see that. I'm still I'm kind of mad that I kind of ruined that reaction by saying shiny. I'm such a Pokemon streamer, so like I said, I apologize. It'll take me a while to say stellar, but you know, that is so cool. But we got it, my friends. My first target, my first stellar ever in the game of Elestrals Awakened. I hope you guys are excited for this game. I know it's a long ways out and everything, and I'm so excited to, you know, kind of share more. I gotta poke around and kind of see what other Elestrals there are, and kind of see what I potentially would want to go for next. I don't know if I want to do something, you know, a little bit more difficult. Or if I just want to continue on with doing whatever, but yeah. So we're all healed. There's the P-Gust. P-Gust is actually really strong. Werepup, you are proof of the Celestial favor. Do slightly, prepare yourself, let Thunder judge your strength. Oh, he's gonna fight me. I got a Quackle with the Nimbug. Alright. Uses Crosswind, which is going to hurt a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can beat this guy. Well, we take out his Nimbug to start. I don't know what he did there, but... Oh, he switched to Clovey. He lost the fight, obviously. I knew that. Pummel, which hurts. Thunderstorm should knock out the Clovey. Now, there's the P-Gust. P-Gust is going to prove to be a problem. Methinks. Maybe not. Cryospore. Earthquake. Ow! Pain. I'm gonna switch into Werepup. I think Werepup has the strongest here. Maybe not. Owie. Pain. Alright, Stellar Boombat. Let's see how well this does. That did, like, next to nothing. Alright, well. I think I lost. Quicksand hurts. Uses Earthquake, and there's my loss. Alright, so I gotta figure out how to fight the Kreisboar. I wasn't expecting him to go... I wasn't expecting him to fight me. I would have had a better party. I mean, I wouldn't have had Clovey. I would have had another Boombat. I mean, then again, with the Earthquake, that makes it difficult. Yeah, I mean, I'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it. That looks tough? Yeah. I'm also kind of learning the game and everything too, so it does do that. But basically what happens when you beat this guy, or at least what I'm assuming happens, and I'm pretty sure, is that you get to go through the door. And you get to open up more of the game. But I haven't been over to the right here yet. There's a Kreisboar. Oh, God. Look at all the moss stations. Alright, I'm gonna say you can do that, and then here's another guy. Keeper of the Sand, only those who have bonded with a Twindra. So I gotta bond with a Twindra before he'll fight me. And then I can get into that area. Okay, I know. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna unlock different areas for now. But we go from there. Anything over here on this side of the beach? No. So I gotta just figure out how to beat the Kreisboar, and I'll be good to go. So I'm not worried about it in the slightest, my friends. So I will figure that out. So I don't know if there's any like fire Elestrals that I can get to immediately. I kind of feel like that area is blocked as well. I don't know. Maybe that'd probably be the best way to get it, because it looks like it is a grass, though. So there we go. Alright guys, I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. I streamed a bit longer than I had anticipated, but I really wanted to get the Boombat. I was gonna go for something else today. I'm not quite sure what I was gonna go for, but I was gonna go for something else, but obviously with the fail of the Boombat, I wanted to make sure to get it, and I'm just super happy that I did. But I really thank everybody for coming out. I know Wolfos was here earlier. Enzy, Marvin, Chaos, and Mitch, and of course anybody else who popped in. KL was here, Kong. I really appreciate everyone coming out to today's stream. I know it was kind of impromptu and everything, but yeah, I'm super excited. We should be back with more of this on Friday at my new normal time. Somewhere between 9 a.m. and 9:30. I don't work Friday, so I should be able to stream pretty much with no problems that day. So, but I will keep you guys posted. Otherwise, it's Saturday is normal. I'll probably go back to shiny hunting in ZA. I do have my charm. I got to figure out what I'm going for. Because I actually ended up getting the Skarmory on accident. I say accident. I was alpha hunting in Zone 20 and it showed up. So, I don't need to go for Skarmory anymore. So that is cool. But yeah, I'm excited to play a little bit more of this. Kind of get entwined with the battles. Like I said, I just gotta figure out. I didn't know he battled me. Otherwise, like I said, I would have had a better team kind of ready and lined up for him, and we go from there. So, yeah, I appreciate everyone coming out. Like I said, once again, to today's stream. Impromptu, but it was a lot of fun. Super excited for this game. So far, it's playing very, very well for, like I said, especially for a pre-alpha. And I'm super excited to see what more, like I said, the pre-alpha even has to offer. I know the majority of it is going to be based on stellar hunting, but we have a lot of stellars. You know, I can hunt this, you know, little Pegus that's poking around there. I could go for the mudlets that are above us, and even the Cryos boar, the one that destroyed us. So, a lot to do in the pre-alpha, and we can do a lot more. So, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. Thanks once again for coming out. More stuff to come, and I'm super excited. So, with that being said, I'm going to sign off. Have a great night. Happy Thanksgiving to those who celebrate. And everybody else, I hope you have a fantastic night/morning. Guys, thank you so much, and we'll catch you next time. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.